And I cannot talk about the leadership of our group or our team in Jamaica without talking about Akim and Sasi. So because Akim said yes, and then Sasi said yes, and with the leadership, that's why we're here. Now, then you are Akim, you want to take it the next level. And congratulations for your success. And number one, congratulations for your new pin level. You have gone to the next level. So let me make sure if I'll be able. Oh, I'm here. I can see me. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because everybody on this call, you are leaders. Okay. And I know everybody, you have a pen and a piece of paper. Just go ahead and get a piece of paper and a pen so you can write some notes down. I've been in this industry now for 24 years. And most of my mentors, I used to see them when going on the stage with no notes because they have already done it. They learned, they practiced it, and now they have results. That is why everything they were sharing, it was coming from the heart, okay? So even here today, whatever I'm going to share with you here is not mine, it's what I've learned, and I've practiced it. Now I can teach it. So this is a new month, and we have a lot of people who started last month. And maybe some of you are asking, how come this company was able to create a lot of success after success after success after success? And they have a system. But how come, even if they have a system and they have the same leadership, they have the same product or services, how come some are winning big and some are winning small or middle? They're not winning the same level. This is where the you factor comes in, you factor. Because this company is good, everything, the product is good, the leadership is good, but now, what about you? Okay. And let me see something here real quick. Okay, I can see I have where I am. Just a little bit. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Yes, how come me, I'm not, I don't have the same success like Mckenzie, like Akim, like Sasi, they are winning, all these leaders are winning. How come it's not me? So go ahead and take a note. I'm going to give you the main things that helped me to move from being a carpet cleaner to earning millions of dollars in a short time. Because my first 10 years in this industry, I failed. I never earned more than $1,000 my first 10 years. But I never made money because I used to use my own thinking, my own system, okay? With the environment, with the leadership I was associating myself with, okay? So number one, this is even if you don't do Xifra or Decentra, this will help you build any kind of business. Number one, and this is huge. What is your why? Your why has to make you cry. So you have to write it down. What is your why? Why do you want to do this business? What are you willing to let it go for you to get what you want? What do you really want? How bad do you want it? That will be a driving force to the future. That your why will make you move from being comfortable to an uncomfortable zone. Because if you have never earned a certain level of success, it's gonna make, you have to change. You have to do things in a different way for you to earn different income or different class of level you want to be. Okay, so number one, What is your why? Go ahead and write it down. Somebody's writing. If you can go ahead and mute it so we can have a clear call. So write it down. What is your why? Me personally, my why was so big. I was so broke and even broken, so broke. And even the jobs I was doing was so painful. And the customers, the way they were looking at me as a carpet cleaner, dirty, and all those kind of stuff, even the look they were giving me, it was bad. So I wanted to win so bad that when I had this kind of opportunity, I had to work so hard so I can succeed. Another why I had my mom, the lifestyle she was living, the respect in the community, she didn't have the respect. I said, I've come to America. I have to make sure my mom get respected as a queen in the community. So I had to work hard so that I can what? I can build a good house for my mom. I can raise her level, her life, her standard, the next level. And I did that. So I had to work. It's work. Yeah, you can have faith. Okay. You can have a burning desire, but you have to put some action. What is that? What are you going to do? Yeah. Number two. Yeah, your why. Yeah. Number two, investment. Write it down in capital letters. This is where now people fail because they are not willing to invest time, money, and self-development. Self-development. Okay. I never knew the person who's talking to you right now was even in me. I had to do a lot of self-development. You have to put some time so you can do what? You can become the best person you can be. Think and Grow Rich books. And me, I knew my weaknesses is reading. But I had a gentleman who spoke, a leader who spoke on the stage, said, your subconscious mind never sleeps. So whereby you can put even audio, run over and over and over. And then so long as wherever you're listening is building you up, that's what I did. Okay, so self-development is the key. And investment. When we talk about investment, money, this business here, you're gonna learn that you have to put that money aside for upgrades. You need to put money aside to feed your business. You need to learn that all the money that you are receiving is not all your money. You have to know that. You have to invest more money for you to earn more money. Okay. When we are going on these events, you have to invest money to go to those events. Okay. You have to invest money so you can have the tools that you need. Maybe it's a better phone. Maybe you need to have a Zoom. Maybe you need to invest. You have to invest money in this business if you want to succeed. Okay. Even clothes, all those kind of stuff. So you can, because people gonna look at you. You have to be the best of you because you are the main person. Actually, you are the main product they see. Whoever you are going to talk to, you have to present yourself. Okay. If you don't look good, clean cut, people don't want to associate with the people who are just, whatever. Okay. So that's number two. So number one, I said your why. Number two, investment, money, time, and self-development. Okay. So time, what do you mean about time? You need to create a calendar so you can manage your time. Okay. You put some time for this business. The more time you put in, the more rewards. Okay. Now then we go number three. Number three, this is huge. You have to choose a mentor. When I joined this industry, I had to choose a mentor. And a mentor has to be somebody, in case they give you wrong information, they have a lot to lose. So you have to have a mentor, maybe a church, a pastor, but when it comes in a Xifra, you have to choose somebody in case they give you wrong information, they have a lot to lose. So always you as a leader, you as a person, you immediately when you join the business here, you have to see who has what you're looking for, okay? Whoever maybe your sponsor don't have what you need, or in this business here, the lifestyle, maybe you don't like the lifestyle, maybe the attitude, you don't like the attitude. You have to be smart so that you can see who is the upline of your sponsor, who is your sponsor. You need to know, or you need to know the lineage, okay? Or the PET, P-E-T, P-E-T, PET, Petri, your genealogy. Where do you come from? Who is your upline of your upline? Who's your, now again, you can also go, everybody came in as a member, but who has gone the next round? Maybe a senior, maybe executive, maybe a sapphire. And now we are so lucky and grateful. If I know most of the people on this call, you are under the leadership of Akim. So the highest leadership you have right now is Sapphire. So again, you see, you yourself, because you know you, okay? You might be, maybe you know what you have done before, that you feel like I'm a diamond. I need the leadership that somebody who can take me diamond. Now you can start seeing who is our upline diamond in our organization. So you have to go all the way the lineage until we have the CEO. It's all the way to the top. Okay, so which means you never learn leadership in this opportunity. You never learn, because where there's a will, there's always a way. I want to make sure I get that. Okay, so choose a mentor. And your mentor now, okay, I'm going very slowly so you can put some notes down, and you see how you'll be able to go through this business year. Okay, now your mentor that you have chosen, okay, you have to submit. You yourself, you have to submit. You have to become coachable and trainable, okay? You have to be hungry for success and humble yourself. Now, when you are coachable and trainable, humble yourself, now your mentor, they will give you the information in information. They'll give you a plan in simple terms. They give you a plan, okay? The plan. And then you work the plan, then you're gonna get success. If you don't work it, nothing is going to happen, because you can have all the faith, okay, with no action is dead. I just want to make sure I put that one out, okay? So your mentor gonna give you a plan. And in Xifra, we have what? We have 5 steps to succeed, only 5, okay? I already given you what, number 1 is what? Your why, okay? So what is number 2? Okay, what is number 2? It doesn't matter how they go, but what is number 2? Okay, I was not, I didn't have I've not even done any training in Xifra, maybe a flip chart with BDF. We don't have that because we just started this business here. But I know the main thing that number 2 is you yourself. You have to become a product of the product. Write it down. You yourself, you have to be a product of the product. You have to understand your product, okay? What is your product? What are your services? You have to understand it. Remember, I shared with you, you need to put some time in. There's some people who join, they should just join. They are joiners. They are joining this business here, they join another one, they join another one, yeah, so if you came in, you invest time on what you started, okay? So you can understand the product. Right now, you should be able to understand, you should already know about the website of the Central University. You should know that, okay? You should be knowing even the back office. You should understand the back office, spend more time. Nobody trained me on Xifra back office. I invested time, okay? I scheduled time to learn more on the back of the leader, because I know I'm a leader. If I'm a leader, I have to know more so I can go practice it and then go share or maybe train others, okay? So you have to use the product. You have to understand the product, okay? You have to know, you know, the details, how Xifra works, how am I going to get paid on Xifra, all those things. I will go with you later on if I have some time. We're gonna go there, okay? But use the product. Now, when you are using the product, okay? Now, then what are you gonna do? Now you have used the product, you love the product, okay? You have a testimony on the product. Now, what are you gonna do? Now then, step number, and the next step is you make what? The key word is you build a list of contacts. You build, okay? If you want to succeed, you build. The key word is build. When you are going to build something, you need some tools to go and use to build, okay? A pen and a piece of paper, the old way. And there's magic. You get your cell phone, okay? You get your cell phone. You transfer everybody from your cell phone to paper. You are building, okay? The bigger the list, the more money you're gonna make. The bigger the list, the fast you're gonna succeed, because this business loves speed, okay? That is why lazy people, no. Am I going to use that word? If I use that word, you guys won't like me. Lazy. That word is not good. Lazy. And the somewhere it says, for those people who don't work, they are not supposed to eat. I saw it somewhere. For those people who don't work, they are not supposed to eat. So for what you sow is what you reap. So if you are not working, and you might be repeating the same class over and over, maybe you're not going the next level, maybe you're not breaking pin levels, maybe you're not going the next level, maybe you're not making that money. So you're gonna get rewarded according your work. And this is a work now, okay? You build a list of contacts. Me personally, I wish I could have shown you my list of contacts, because remember I told you, I don't tell some people to do what I don't do, okay? I do it first, I practice it before I can teach it. That's just one, and I build a list of contacts. And my contacts is continuous. Even yesterday, I was in the grocery store with my wife. She's not business minded. So somebody looked at me and said, hi. That's had to get a number. I'm always building on my list. My list is always growing, okay? Because I believe my list of contacts, that is my capital. Write it down, write the name, capital. People are your capital. With no people, you are nobody. People. When you understand people, that is your main capital, that is your main resource. Instead of you going to go to ask for the loan, now is people. Take it seriously about people. If you are not being good people, you need to start investing more time. You humble yourself so you can be attracted. People can like you. You become likable. Okay, you become a people person, because people, you need people. Even a president, you cannot become a president. Even a leader if you don't like people. You have to be likable. Okay. So I had about what? I had about 400 people on my list. And before I joined, I had to talk to in Miami. I had to start talking to myself. Yeah, this business sounds good. I'm going to join, but because I cannot go become a millionaire because people are making millions. And even Sergio, he didn't make millions just using his own money. He became a millionaire. He earned 17 million last year because he built a network, okay? Because smart people build networks while everybody else go look for work. I want to be a smart person whereby I can have my list ready. When I join, I'm joining knowing I'm going to win, okay? Because I need to create a story immediately, okay? Because I'm a creator. I have to become a creator. I create my own success. I'm not going to wait for anybody to build this business here. The keyword is build. So my list, I have to make sure my list is more than 400 people. But if you just want to do it like everybody else, normal way, make a list, at least 50 people are going to be consumers, and the 50 people you think they are business minded. Okay, you just write them down. Okay, because that's your capital. If I'm going to work with somebody, the bigger the list, that's when I know somebody's going to win. Okay, if somebody call me and they are ready to join, they're excited, and okay, let me see your capital. Let me see your list. Some people are excited with 30 people on the list. 30 people. And they, am I going to say this one? Let me say, do you know people, everybody in this world, when they die, their ceremony, last ceremony, at least average people are going to attend is 250 people. The average. So which means everybody who is breathing, they know they have access of at least 250 people. And here we are saying for this one is what? Only 100 people. Make a list. Okay. Now that you make a list, okay, if you can look at this one here, okay, bake their interest, okay, show the plan, 3-way. And we have a video of Emmanuel Bansis did 16 minutes video, just share with them, okay. And now here, you're gonna have some people who want to become customers, just treat customers as customers, and people are going to build as builders, okay? Okay. Now then, this is I'm using an old slide, so excuse me, okay? Now, when you have all that list, what are you going to do? You're going to show the plan, yeah. But even Zoom is showing the plan, okay? But you have to be a best inviter. You have to be a best inviter. Write it down, best inviter and a best storyteller. You have to be a best promoter, okay? To events, a Zoom is event. One-on-one, that's an event. Maybe weekly meetings, that's an event. You have to be the best promoter. You all know Dan King, the promoter of Michael Tyson, the boxer. He made millions, but he never had any punch. But he made millions because he was what? The best promoter. Invite, 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 invite. Show the plan over and over and over and over again. Where you are showing the plan, you need to book them. How are you going to book them? That's why you need a calendar. Okay. Book your events. Book your meetings. Okay. There's a lady, like yesterday, she did about 5 meetings, one-on-ones. No wonder last month she did $80,000 sales, 80,000. Her name is Yvette. I don't know if she's on this call. I think right now she's doing another training somewhere. Okay, and then she has already booked another event. Yeah, she's not here. Another event, she's expecting another event, house meetings. We call them Bitcoin parties. Book it in your calendar. Book meeting after meeting. That is why even the corporate offices meetings, you have Monday morning meetings, corporate meetings create money. Okay, so you need to book what? You need to book meetings, Zoom meetings. How come, Cosmos, you were able, you said you joined with $1,000, and then the first day you were able to earn more than $1,000 commission? How did you do that, Cosmos? Because I made a list of contacts, and because I had a big goal. Okay, I knew I'm going to succeed. I didn't have no doubt. I was talking to somebody this morning. I don't know how it came. And I was using the name So Was. You know, So, SAW. Because when I joined this business, I saw success. I saw if this gentleman is making $17 million last year, I'm going to earn $6 million within 18 months. That is what I saw. So I had to hold that, what I saw, and I started painting good pictures on the future, how it's going to be when I'm having my $6 million, when I'm going to earn $6 million within 18 months. I saw that, I had to hold it. And I started painting picture of who I was going to become, the income that was coming in, so that I'll be attached to where I'm going, to who I'm going to become, the income, the impact I'm going to help. I'm going to be able to help so many people become rich and wealthy and prosper. So I had to hold that tight, because I knew anytime you're building something great, there will be an obstacles, there will be an opposition to test you, to test your strength, to test your belief. Okay? There will be maybe some other friends of yours, they're going to be calling from here. Hey, there's another new opportunity, because there's jumpers, people who jump, okay, who make a decision and they keep on changing the decisions. They're just confused. They're confused. They are not in a focus. They don't have a goal. Now, you know, they're going to come and tell me, oh, there's something good here. Oh, we are making more money here. Oh, this company is making too much money. You know, if my goal is not big enough, my 6 million, if I don't, my vision is not clear that I'm going to end up, I'll be tempted to go and look at it. I'll be tempted to go and try it. I'll be tempted to work, maybe to work here, to work here, to work. Now your mind is everywhere. You are not in a focus, okay? Because remember, when you focus when you are in a focus, whichever you focus on, it expands. If you focus on your success, I focus on my 6 million, okay? Nothing is going to interrupt you. I will not be seeing all these things, because I will not see all these people are saying no. I'm in a focus. I'm not here. I'm already in a focus. Wherever you are saying, I'm not listening, because I'm in a focus. I'm sick. If some people are successful here, this company is #1 globally. When you go business for home, it's already #1. I'm in a focus. Okay. My belief level is so high. Okay. My positive is so high because I know one negative, it will take 15 to 16 positive to neutralize just one negative. If your why is not big enough, if your belief system is not big enough, if you don't have an attitude, a winning attitude, if it's not big enough, then now you'll be confused, going here, going there, instead of you focusing. And that's the only way you can create what? You can create a momentum in your business. This kind of business loves speed. Speed is the key. It's like a train with a speed. It can go through a lot of cars, but if it's not in a momentum speed, even one car will stop it. Okay, the same thing. You have to do the same thing. Make a list, a contact. Make a contact. Make sure you book meetings, meeting after meeting after meeting. You become a best inviter. You keep on doing something boring over and over and over and over again and again and again. With what? With 18 months commitment. 18 months commitment. You have to have a commitment in this business. It's a commitment. I talked to somebody about the chicken, the egg, and the pig. Okay? You have to have a commitment of a pig. Pig, what? P-I-G. How am I going to have a commitment of a pig? How a pig? It's a Cosmas is calling us a pig. He's calling us an egg. No. Assume you went to somebody to say hi to your friend in the evening. At the gate, when you're coming in, you see a chicken. Okay? Laying eggs somewhere there. And you saw a pig outside there. You went home, you slept. In the morning, you woke up and your breakfast came. You were eating your breakfast. You were eating bacon and the egg. Somebody had to give a commitment for you to eat, because you ate a bacon, which means the pig died. But the egg, you're gonna see the chicken outside there. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to give a commitment. 18 months commitment. Okay. When you have a big why also is maybe, even if maybe you were doing maybe golfing, weekends golfing, every weekend golfing. With a commitment, maybe you have to let that golfing go for 18 months. Okay. Whereby you're putting what? You're putting more time on this. You're working as if there's no tomorrow. You're creating a success. 18 months commitment. You are going to a big event, the event coming up right now in Mexico. You should already have your team already booked for those events. You already have a list of people who are going to that event, because events, that's where some people are going to dream even bigger on the events. Okay. 18 months commitment. Doing weekly meetings. Okay. 18 months. Okay. And I told you guys, I'm going to see if I can share my screen, because when you put in more time, of course you're going to put more time in so that you can learn on your back office, a little bit on your back office. I don't know if I will be able to get in the back office. I don't know, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try so that you will know how, at least you know how to go to your back office, what you need to learn a little bit on your back office. Let me try here. Yeah, your back office, let me see here. Okay, remember, we don't entice anybody in this business. We don't entice, okay? But you need to understand your product. You need to understand your business. Your business, when you come in, you have to log into your back office. Log into your back office. Just log to your back office, okay? Just log to your back office. Personally, nobody trained me in the back office, okay? You go in your back office and you change the language the language your local language you can understand, like me, understand English. You come to your back office so that you can learn when the trading money, where does it go? Okay. Bonuses, this is commission, where do they go? Okay. The total, how does it, where is money coming from? Okay. But the main screen here, and you have to see here, this is what? This is your link for people to join. Okay. The link, the people to join. Okay. Okay. You have to see, you have to look on the package you came in. Okay. This is what you have to be good at. Remember, we shared with you the money you are earning, the commissions, the trading commission you're earning. You have to put it aside for upgrades. You may put it aside for renewals. Okay. Can you imagine if you're maybe it is now 100%, your business stops. If you don't have no money again to go back again to $25,000, now you are out of business. Maybe you took that money, you ate it completely. Okay. You have to make sure you are watching this cycle here. This cycle, you are watching it very closely. Okay. And you have to see, make sure your account is what? Binary active. You need to look at it. You need to look at it to make sure it is binary what? Binary whatever. Okay. And you always need to see the rank, where the rank you are. Okay. The rank. You see, everybody, you start from zero every month. I start from zero. My back office is like back office of everybody. Okay. And it will always show you the next rank, what you need for the next rank. Okay. I wanted to show you something here. Yeah, this one, withdrawals. You need to know how to withdraw your money. Okay. You need to make sure this here, it is already been configured. If it is not, you need to make sure your account is already been configured where your money gonna be going to. Okay. You need to make sure this one is ready to go. Okay. And this is how you will see how much money is there to transfer. You can see it over there. Okay. You have to know that. And some people were asking the withdrawals. The withdrawals, this is where you go and see your withdrawals. This is transparent. You will be able to see all your withdrawals. This is where you see all your withdrawals. This is where you see them, all your withdrawals. Okay. Every week, twice. You can choose every week twice. Okay. Even what I like about this company here and what really enticed me, maybe made me work really hard, is when I told Sergio to show me his first commission. This is my first withdrawal, but his commission. This is what messed me up. His first commission. His first commission. He got paid. It is the one which made me say, wow, if somebody can earn only $40 commission and it goes all the way now, when I met him, his account was already, he has already accumulated more than 314 Bitcoins. Okay, let me go here. Mine is only $8. That's how I started. My first commission was $8. My second commission was $800. Okay, that's my second commission. My third commission, it came what? This very day, because I had to make sure I'm creating my own story. Oh my God. You need to write this one down. There's 3 stories you have to be good at. And these stories will take you all the way to diamond ship very quickly. Number 1 story you have to be good at is your upline story. Okay. If your upline can go all the way to the owner of the company. You never say that you don't have your upline. Your upline, you gotta say that you have no leader when the company is dead and it's not going to die. Okay. Your upline story or your company story, you have to be good at it. Okay. Because why do you have to be good at it? Because story sells. Story sells, fox just tell. Okay. Number 2 story you have to be good at is your own story. Okay. My own story. Even my previous business, the story which made me a lot of money is my personal story. That one is inside my heart. Okay. Because now I believe it's a confirmation of what I saw. Now I can believe this thing works. Okay. Can you imagine when I tell people my story is I joined in $1,000 and I was able to make commissions the same day, more than one. I need to calculate it to make sure how much is it. You see 21, that's $8, $800, $80. So that's $888. Somebody can do the math. I've never done this math. And then $24, my first day. Okay, so $24. Do we have smart person? $24 plus $8 plus $6 plus $2 plus $80 plus $800 plus $8. If you are smart, go ahead and type there. How much is that? That's my first day.
940. It might be
940. Yeah, 940. So it's about $1,000. That's my story. I was able to recover most of what I put in. Okay. So when I saw that, my belief level went all the way to the roof. This thing works. Okay. This business works. Okay. The second day, you can see money. There is no day since I started. This company is paying me every day, not once. This company pay me more 5 times sometimes. This is huge. Okay. So remember what I shared with you. The more you put in, the more you are rewarded. Okay. So don't complain about your back office. You're not getting paid. No. That is why somewhere it says, service to many leads to greatness. Okay. What does it mean? You go serve many. If your income is low, if your rank level is low, it means what? Go service many. It's not about you, it's many. Service what? Many. Service what? The people, your list of contact. Service many leads to greatness, it leads to wealth, prosperity, lifestyle. Remember this. the life, yeah, we are given the life. Yeah, he gave us the life. We thank him. He gave us the life, but the lifestyle you created, you have the power to create it. Your bank account, you can change it by what? Going to service many. I'm telling you. So that is what it is here. And you guys, you can see how, this, you need to be good at this. Okay, man, I'm gonna push this call back to Mckenzie. Mckenzie, you need to close this call, man. My brother, I love you. Mckenzie, you went to sleep.
Most definitely, bro. Really appreciate that call. I learned a lot from it. The 5 steps. What is your why? WHY. What hurt you the most? What hurt you? Number 2, become a product of the product. Of course, number 3, be at events, be at leadership event, promoting, know how to add money. It's just a lot of good information, bro, and we really appreciate you. Hope you guys take a lot of notes and go apply it. And remember, today at 8:30, we're doing an opportunity presentation call, our big kind party, whatever you want to call it. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll speak soon.
Yeah, but if there's any questions, I'll be able to answer it.
Okay.
Because this is only leadership. This is a leadership call. Yeah, and so we need to make it homey, kind of. We are friends.
So everybody is able to unmute themselves. Anyone with a question, feel free to unmute yourself and ask the question. Tamika, anybody at all have any questions? You can go ahead.
Or any comments? Hakim, Stasi, everybody else?
Kezron, Tamika, Winston.
I personally enjoyed everything that was said, and I think it's pretty straightforward. but I'm pretty sure individuals that have never built anything like this before, learning the mechanics, have some questions.
Okay, afternoon. This is Kezran. Mr. Cosmos, I hope I'm getting the name correctly. I really have to, appreciate you for basically taking the time, taking the effort to make yourself available to us. I mean, you have it all in your pause not to do that, and you see where you want to help more people, not just yourself, but a lot more people, and you take the time out on a Sunday to actually come and share with us. Probably it's a Sunday night for you. Come and share with us and pour into us these amazing information in terms of how to build and stuff like that. And they are key factors, and I learn a lot and I appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you, on behalf of everyone. Thank you for actually doing that for us. And
Thank you.
I can see, I can see where we are going with this, and how you basically put the belief in me even more to know that somebody is willing to help us. Somebody is willing to be there for us. It's just a matter of us to just show up, and the help is there. And that's basically what I always look for in anything that I'm building. The leaders are there to help us. We can get to them, we know where they are actually persons you can talk to and reason with and stuff like that. So I'm just really amazed and shocked with everything that's been happening right now, and your success is on. So I just want to say thanks again. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I think I need to add, if you have a pen and a piece of paper, because this is May the 1st, okay? And personally, I wish I had my calendar with me. I've already put down how much money I'm going to make this month. So what am I saying? You need to write down what you expect to earn to yourself this month. Okay, you have to write it down. Personally, this month, minimum I'm going to make from this month is $100,000 from this company, $100,000. Okay, so you need to write down the income. Remember, the words you speak, you think about it, you speak. The words is like a seed you're planting. Don't worry about it. Just say how much you want. Just say it, how much you want this month. Write it down. That's one of your goals. My goal this month, I'm going to earn $10,000. I'm happy and grateful now that I've already earned my $100,000 this month. I'm happy and grateful. I'm happy and grateful. I don't have no doubts that my 100 is not coming. $100,000 this month. Remember about your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, it doesn't know what is right, what is wrong. Wherever you become what you think about most of the time, you become or you attract more of what you're thinking most of the time. Okay? And the more you are grateful, the faster wherever you are thinking it's gonna come. Okay? So you write it down. How much money you're gonna make. Okay? And then you have to write down also the rank. You are ranked this month. What is your rank? You need to write it down. I've already written down blue. Okay. But for me to go blue, I have to help so many people. To earn $100,000, I'm willing to help so many people. Okay. So it is the same thing. You yourself, you have to have a goal from the start. You write it down, your income goal and your rank goal. You have to write it down from the beginning so that, and wherever you are going to achieve, it's going to be a lot of obstacles. So when those obstacles, sometimes even write down what you expect, some obstacles you expect. So when they are coming to you, you are not surprised. Okay, you're not surprised. I wanted to add that. Anyway, we already finished the call. Sorry.
That was well needed. That's what I needed personally. Thank you for adding that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, for my side, I'm done. If there's any questions, any comments, I want Sassy to speak. Why is Sassy not speaking? She's
So the thing is, I would say for all of us on the call to just say publicly what our goals for this month is going to be.
okay, good. I like that. And it is recorded. It is being recorded. Are you recording it?
It is recorded and the universe can hear.
Okay.
Make it possible. So
Hey everybody. How is everybody doing? Mr. Magembe, first of all, I want to say that was an amazing training. I learned so much from it. And, you know, whenever I speak to you, I always learn so much from you. And I'm so honored that we have you as leadership in this business with us to help us grow into better leaders every single day. So I want to say thank you so much for coming on and giving this amazing, amazing training. Very, very awesome and powerful training. And I want to just encourage everybody on the call right now who listened to this training. I hope that you took notes. I hope that you internalized the information. I hope that you have now resolved within yourself to write down your goal for this month and work relentlessly towards it, because that's definitely what I'm going to do. And Oral said he wanted me to say publicly on the call recorded what my goal was for this month. Well, my goal for this month is Ruby, okay?
And
it's
then
not
And
Sapphire,
then the
my
rank,
Ruby.
rank, Ruby, and then the income.
Minimum of $20,000 this month.
Okay, good. Next. Next. Who's going next?
Akeem is going next. I nominate him.
You just nominating me now? All right. So guys, my name is Akeem Goldburn. Thank you so much for having me on this call. Guys, I really was mapping it down to, I am so happy and grateful that I've earned the 60,000 US dollars this month. And I'll repeat that mantra multiple times a day, 7 days a week, until it's done this month. And also my rank that I will achieve this month is diamond. And I'm so happy and grateful that I have achieved the rank of diamond already this month. I see the numbers in my head. I wake up with the intuition, and what basically the intuition is what to do next, who to talk to first. Because I go to sleep with it on my brain. And when I wake up with the intuition, that is the law of attraction and God telling me what to do and who to talk to. And sometimes, for example, my mother told me today, a surprise call. She said, no, yesterday, surprise call. She said, hey, I told all of my friends you're going to Dubai, so you better make it, right? And I said, Mom, and she kind of heard the inflection in my voice, and she said, get down on your knees and go pray, right? And I've never heard my mom telling me that before. She said, go pray, and because all the people are already out there if you believe. And I spent all day telling everybody else to believe. But then sometimes we get knocked down a little bit and we kind of lose a little bit of belief in ourselves. But then my mother was there to say, believe, go pray about it, because everybody's already there. And while my mother was saying that, my belief rose right up 110% again. And then my phone just started getting a whole bunch of messages saying, I want to join your business. I don't even know how that works, but my belief went up, and then immediately my phone, a whole bunch of people messaged me, I want to join your business. And it was a whole bunch of big players too. So guys, believe and believe and believe.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Can I nominate somebody? Can each person nominate a person? I nominate Denisha Forbes. Miss
Where's-
Forbes, you there?
Yeah, I send her the microphone.
All right, I nominate Winston. I'll nominate Mr. Gilling. Let me call Miss Forbes. Make sure she's on.
I send Winston. Winston, we just send you the microphone. You can tap on your screen and mute. All right, I nominate somebody else. Benisha, I nominate you. Benisha, are you there?
Hi. Good evening, everyone. I'm not quite sure because I wasn't around a little while ago. I just came in and hear my name because I was attend to the baby.
Okay, so what we're actually doing is that we're doing goal setting for the month.
Okay.
First of all. So they say there's 31 days in this month. But this month. So Mr. Magembe said already. Akeem said he's going diamond. Sassy said he's going. Will be the subject. What is the first? What's it gonna be a rank goal and how much money you can make this month?
Okay.
We'll come back to you. We can settle down with the baby and then we'll come back to you. So I'll nominate Cheryl. Cheryl, how much money are you gonna make this month? What rank are you want to be? Cheryl, are you actually there? And after Cheryl, we could go with Kezran. Cheryl?
Oh, I fell asleep early, but I'm thinking 20,000.
What rank?
Oh, I didn't study the rank, but that would be what? Would say Ruby.
Okay. The universe is listening. Good goal.
Yes.
Okay. Denisha Forbes, are you ready now? Denisha, I just sent you the microphone.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, 1 second. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oh, I was on all along? No,
Yes.
sorry, 1
We
second.
can hear you now, Miss Forbes. Yes.
Okay. I had stepped away for a moment. My name is Denisha Forbes. Okay, so my goal for the month is to be a diamond by the end of the month, by the 30th. I literally signed last night. So I'm actually here trying to, I understand most of the stuff already. So what I need to get perfect on is how to literally get the person sign up, but Akeem will be helping me there as well. I've already invested over 8 to 9 hours yesterday with Akeem. We were in a meeting from 4. Akeem came from OT to meet me here in Montego Bay. We were in a meeting from 4. We actually ate twice at the restaurant. We closed it. We were there up until 12. And so we went through everything. I signed up. I came in with a $3,000 plan. And this morning, we've been on the phone again. I show him all that I've learned. And he said, oh my God, you even make me realize some things that I didn't realize. So obviously I'm catching on. And so the only section that is left for me now, presentation is, 1, 2, 3 for me. That's not a problem. So my only challenge right now is to learn how to sign up the persons, because you know it's several steps. So it's a little bit difficult. So that's the only step leave. I was trying to use at least 2 days. Initially, I thought it would have taken me a week, but I've already compressed the time between yesterday and today. So I am sure by now in the next 2 days, I should have everything down pat because I'm a launcher. So, you know, so I believe that I will definitely hit a couple ranks within the next couple of weeks, most definitely. And I literally believe in it. So for those of my folks that are afraid and have the objection of not having any money, I'm actually willing to even lend them the money or pledge to repay them if the company closed down, but up to $500,000, not more than that though. So practically that is it in a nutshell. I hope I missed out. I wasn't sure exactly of the full question you guys were asking. But I'm
Denisha,
sure.
what's your income goal?
Denise.
Income goal too.
Okay, actually, I have been hoping to make 30 million. It's in Jamaican dollars for now. By now in October, and that's my goal, definitely.
May.
So I'd like to
May.
bump it up by an extra 20 to make it $50 million. Since I see that this is a fast way to make it, because I literally need to start building a new home, and that's my goal. So I would really bump it up to 50, given that I found a fast vehicle to do so. I literally believe I can make that by now in the next 6 months.
Okay, Denise, I have a small question I want to ask you.
Sure.
Okay, if you can help everybody on this call, for those prospects, you know, after you have shown the presentation and then they say they have no time, that's one.
Mhm.
They are going to ask maybe the spouse, maybe a wife or a husband. How do you go through those?
Objections.
Objections. Those two objections that I'm going to maybe to do research. Maybe I'm going to ask my other half. Maybe maybe I have no time. Is there any way you can take 2 minutes on that?
Sure. Well, if someone should tell me that they have no time, I will ask them if they have no time to make money, because this is a company that you could just literally sign up, leave your money, and we promise. The company's ultimate goal here, as far as I've seen, is to promise you primarily that they will double your money. And it's at all costs, because they offer you 5 different ways that accumulates money to help to speed up that process. So we're saying leave your money if you have no time then, and allow it to grow within 10 to 16 months. But if you would like to maximize your money and free yourself and make time, because money buys you time, money buys you other people time, skills, and effort. So if you're willing to change your situation from a lack of time to prioritizing your time and having a whole lot of time, then this is the investment for you. This will give you time with family, and time for financial but I would say time for financial fun. So that would have been my take on the person that doesn't have time.
I'm going to ask, everything sounds good, but I'm going to ask my wife or my husband.
Okay. Why don't you get your wife and your husband on the phone now, so that we can make the decision right here and then? Every time that you delay, it's money that you could have been earning. Let me show you from my upline's back office when he was silly. He made a hesitation just for a couple of hours not to upgrade to a plan that only cost him an extra $300, and there he lost $432, and that was just within seconds. Are you willing to lose an opportunity now? Because every day, every hour, people come in, and we could be bringing in aces that could be bringing in an entire team with them. So would you want to lose the opportunity of earning spillovers from those people downline? If you're going to make money and your wife or your husband is not in agreement with you, wouldn't you be willing at least to risk money that would not cost you your marriage? Do you think your wife or your husband would divorce you for investing all of a tiny amount, as tiny as 500 US dollars? Here's what, if you believe she'll divorce you, I can sign a contract to repay you that money for the confidence I have in this company, should in case it closed down. So let's do this without your wife, because she'll remarry you again when she sees how much money you make from this.
You are going diamond. Actually, for what you just shared with us here today, everything where you're going with this company here, it's going to be a confirmation, because your belief level is already high. Your excitement is already there. Your tonality, the energy is there. I can see you, and actually I give you permission to go to lawyer president within 90 days.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm teachable, coachable, and trainable. So whatever information I can get, I don't know anything. My mentor from afar, Dan Locke, says the best answer is I know nothing, so you can learn something. So I'm willing to relearn because I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm sure I'll be here to get answers to some of the objection questions that you have and answers to them. And I'll be willing to upgrade myself and get back in the game. I did retire network marketing, I should say, but this has literally turned me on and I'm back. So Money D is back.
I feel you. Thank you so much. Okay,
welcome.
anybody else? Anybody else?
Yes.
And then we close the call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah, I was trying to get out of noise. All right, so Kesman here. Wow. Denisha, you put fire on fire that I actually had inside. I just never know how to explode. I mean, I just hear the posture. That's all I heard. And that's all we all need when it comes to network marketing. You just need to have posture. So without any further ado, in terms of my goals for this month is my birth month. I mean, this is my birthday month, and I want to finish and end this one really strong. So first I was thinking probably I want to make 2,000, but then I'm listening and I'm saying, dude, why are you limiting yourself? 2,000 for this month? Why not double that? In fact, why not quadruple that? So I just say, all right, I'm going to make 20,000. That's where I put it. 20,000 for this year, and Safari is definitely the rank I'm going to hit. And I'm literally gonna sit down one whole day from work, from everything, and I'm just gonna put this on paper and just pencil everything and just work my ass off for this month. You know, I need a birthday gift bigger than ever before. You know, so yeah. I remember once a leader said to me, said to me that if I want to have my birthday one time for the year, I want to have my birthday every day. And this year is gonna be the month. Or this month gonna be the time I'm gonna have my birthday every day. So with no further ado, I'm out. Peace.
Hey,
Okay.
Mr. Cosmos Magembe, may I nominate 2 more people that I think definitely needs to share a goal and where they're gonna be, because not only did they just hit a new rank, but they just hit the first rank as well. So I would like to hopefully Mr. Winston is there. Mr. Winston, you there? Can someone ask him to unmute or share the mic with him?
Yeah, he's here. We actually sent him the mic, but he's not responding for some reason.
Yes, are you hearing me now?
And then
Yeah,
after that, Nathan. After Winston, Nathan.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Income goal and the rank goal for this month.
My business is about to explode. I'm going to be diamond this month, and I'll be earning no less than $30,000. I'm glad that you guys had me muted a while ago, because I was laughing myself. I was laughing so hard because, has anybody seen the movie My Cousin Vinny?
No, I haven't seen that.
All right. When you have some time, watch My Cousin Vinny. There's a scene in it that I just saw replayed where a girl who was a mechanic went to give, anyhow, the long and short of it is that when Denisha spoke about it, I was cracking up because I want to introduce you people to Miss Denisha Forbes, who signed last night, and you hear the passion. What she touches turn to gold, to gold, to gold. And to have her on my team and to have been inspired by Sergio, who made diamond in 90 days. No, he didn't say diamond in 90 days, made his first $1 million in 90 days, doing something that I can do. And when I know that I understand exactly the power of Xifra, I am confident that I will be making $500,000 in 3 months. And so I'm giving, I'm putting 1/10 of that down to this month. We have an absolutely powerful opportunity. And when people see what we are offering them, we all are going to see, remember this meeting and realize that the goals that we set were small. That's it.
Wow. Can you tell us, I have a question. Can you tell us what Sergio did that allowed him to make $1 million in his first 90 days, please?
Yes, the very thing that all of us can do. And you guys are leaders. I see Akeem doing it. I see Denisha doing it. I see Sassy doing it. Sergio did 3 to 7 presentations per day. And so I've set myself a target of 3 to 5 presentations per day. I'm set back because that day should have started today, but I'm having a technicality with my plan. I'll explain to Akeem later. I'm trying to get a website up, and there's a difficulty I'm having with an HTML code that has made my website not up yet. So I'm going to be working on that after this meeting. So it has set me back 1 day. So starting tomorrow, 3 to 5 presentations per day. And the reason I set myself half of his target is that he did 3 to 7. I'm doing 3 to 5. He did it 7 days a week. I'm doing it 5 to 6 days per week because I believe in taking a full day for resting. So, and I will maintain that 1 day of rest. But so 3 to 5 presentations, 6 days per week. And let me tell you why I am this confident. There is something that Sergio and I have in common. Do you know what that is? A third world country. When and there's also precedence. I don't know how many of you people remember Olint and Cash Plus. Cash Plus was offering and Olint were offering 10% per month. That is what Xifra is offering us. Is offering people, they just don't know yet. And when someone like a Denisha Forbes makes it go viral in Montego Bay, I am telling you people, expect an explosion. Because when people see that they're making 10% per month, and the way Xifra has set it up, have you pondered? Because the thing that has been haunting me from the day I joined Xifra until now was the first presentation I came on to hear that Xifra has a 100% retention. I said, what? How does a company retain 100% of its members over 2 years? How can that be true? And I found out this morning exactly why. The business plan is so smart. I told someone, I posted it in a group, that Xifra has tricked me to becoming rich. And my only escape route is stupidity. The point is, the plan is so darn good that the only thing I can do, the only thing that anybody can do in Xifra is succeed. Because if you do nothing at all, you double your money. And if you refer one person, I showed it to someone a while ago. I'm saying, look at, he has a $300 plan. I said, let us just consider yourself making $1 per day. So you are expecting to double it in 15 months. But if you refer one person who comes on with $300, you make $24, you have just sped up your time by 24 days. You just shaved 24 days off the 15 months at $1 per day. And if that person goes and refers someone, you make 2%, you make $6. That's 6 days taken off the 100 and the 15 months. So all that is happening to you is that you're doubling your money faster. Why do people invest to make more? I am here to buy a car. That was my small goal, right? I have much bigger dreams. It is not to double, to buy that car is not about doubling my $500 license, because at $1,000 can't buy the car. And you have this company that is giving you this plan where all you can do. And seriously, this is what I see, an opportunity to become rich. And my only escape route is stupidity. In other words, I would have to make the stupid decision not to continue. I doubled a $500 license last night. I have a downline. Anybody at all who refers someone today is money that I'm going to lose. Why on earth would I not renew my license? And replace that from Winston to anybody, any idiot. Why would they not renew their license? This thing is so powerful. It's amazing. Cash Plus did not have a website. Olin did not have a website. They never operated 24/7. They never had real estate. They never had hemp farming. They never had cryptocurrency trading. They never had nutrition. They never had a foundation. They never had this ecosystem. And if Cash Plus and Olin could do so tremendously well in Jamaica, imagine what Xifra is going to do. What is happening is that we're seeing slow growth because the people haven't heard yet. But Denisha is here. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Winston. Mr. Nathan, it's your turn here. Let us know your goal, your rank goal, and your income goal. And please write it down, my brother. You there, Nathan? Let me see if I can unmute him here. Hello, Nathan, right?
You have to send him the microphone. Let me see.
I just click ask to unmute. That's what I do because I changed up the.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. New Sapphire, Mr.
Hey.
Nathan Wright.
Hey, listen,
Blind
folks.
Faith himself.
I don't know if I can light a candle to most of you guys on this call right now. That's starting with Mr. Cosmo Magembe from Kenya, all the way down to the newest person that just started a second ago. I am very honored and blessed and grateful to be a part of each and every one of you guys here. I just want to say that there's not much that you guys have already said that I can really say, but to say that you know, you guys are leading the pack and I'm there. There's no way I'm going to leave the pack because you guys are moving in a rapid pace to a right place, helping all the people that need your help and being a blessing. And I'm just blessed to be a part of Akeem's team, the Dream, and Mr. Cosmo, man. They're the guys that really need the recognition because they were the ones that said yes. If they didn't say yes, I wouldn't even be on this call. So with that, I just want to say my goal is first things first, to be teachable, like the young lady said, teachable, coachable, and to follow that young man, Akeem the Dream from Jamaica. That's my first goal. And Mr. Cosmos. You know, those two, that is the thing. They lead in the pack and I'm not moving that far from them. So my goal is to be diamond. If you guys say you're going diamond, let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I mean? So diamond is done. So that's a vision. That's a vision. That's a diamond. So that's where we walk with swag. You guys walk in Jamaica with swag, wherever you're calling from. I walk with swag here in East Orange, New Jersey. So we all gonna be walking with swag. And so with that, I just say in terms of income, I have no idea about the income part. I would say $10,000 to be humble. 10 grand to me would be like $10 million to me, Mr. Cosmo. It's no joke. You know, I come from a humble beginning. I wasn't a carpet cleaner, but I definitely was down there somewhere, Mr. Cosmo. So I really, I'm blessed to be a part of your guys' team. And with that, I just say I'll hand it back to you, Mr. Cosmo.
Diamond, 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 diamond. Ooh, I love it. Go ahead, Mr. Cosmos. Go ahead, Oral. Take it away. I'm done talking, man. I'm ready.
No. You know, me personally, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. I'm really humbled. And it looks like everybody here, with all the leadership I see here. And because we have never met for a long time, even any training, go ahead and write this one down just to end the call. What? Excuse me?
I was saying, Cosmo, I have two persons who want to nominate. We want to hear their goal before we end.
Okay, but
This is
something
it.
came to my spirit and I want to spill it to you.
Go ahead.
And actually, I'm going to give you a word worth $1 million. Okay. And I have been using it in this industry and I've made millions from it. So I want you to write it down. It's a H for Henry, E for egg, another E for egg, M for Mary. Ham, H-E-E-M. During any presentation or when you are meeting somebody for presentation or when you are doing a presentation, make sure you are using ham. H stands for humble. When I hear Nathan talking and he's talking about humbleness, he's talking about where he used to be. That kind of story will bring everybody together. People can sit down and listen because you are humble. When you are humble, you attract rich and the poor. You attract everybody. So humble, okay? Humble is the key because this business here is people business. You have to humble yourself, okay? Now, when you are humble, now, and the next one is E. What do you do, okay? You had about Denisha. She has a lot of energy, okay? A lot of energy. People want power, energy. You can be a good presenter, but if you have to give energy to your to people, to your prospects, to people, your excitement, the energy, okay? The next E is now they're ready for education. Now you give them the information. Now you educate them, education. You are giving them knowledge, okay? Knowledge. Now they are ready to receive the knowledge. You are humble, okay? They can see you are excited. You have the energy, okay? You are passing some energy. You are even inspiring the expired ones. You know, when they hear Nathan's story, they are inspired, okay? Energy, you give energy, okay? Now you can educate. You give them information. Now you have given them information about the company. You have given the information, whatever. Now then you can talk about the last one is money. You can talk about money, how we can make money, how we can make money together, how we can prosper together, okay? So make sure you are using that anytime. Even if we make millions, always we remember humbleness, humble. I will never forget where I was before I became who I am. I will never forget because I know there's a lot of people who are where I used to be. Okay, I'm gonna give you back. Go ahead.
Wow, that is so powerful. That is very powerful, Mr. Cosmo. So I want to nominate two persons and then we close this out. So I beg to nominate Tamika. So tell us what your income goal is going to be and what rank. And I also want to nominate Irene. I didn't hear from you. So Tamika, I send you the microphone. You can go ahead. Are you there?
Hi guys. Still very new to everything, but I'd like to be a senior for this month and earn $2,000. That's my goal.
Okay, good goal. We'll help you to get there.
Thank you.
All right, so we want to hear from Irene. Irene, are you actually there? We just sent you the microphone. Irene going once. Irene going 2 times. Seems as if she's not at her device. So without further ado, if there is no more questions or anything to add, I beg to end this call. I see someone joining the call just now when we're ending. There's nothing else. I beg to end this call. Is there anything else? Anything from the chat? Anything at all? It seems as if there's nothing else. So with no more further ado, thank you everyone for actually coming on to this training call. It was one of the most powerful training calls we have had in recent time. I learned a lot. I was inspired. My belief level went up. I was just gonna go crush it. So one team, one dream. Have a good rest of the day.